Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from theblackbusinessschool.com, and I had to tell you about something that I was just having a conversation with a friend about white people and money. And this is not anti-white. You have to say that because if you're a strong black man and you care about black people, people think that you hate white people, which is not the case. But anyway, I had to make this point because I think it's a very telling point. We were reading a story about a lady who started a small business, and she was talking about how hard it was and how she built herself up and by her bootstraps and everything. And then you read down the story and you read where she got a small business loan for $75,000 and another $75,000. 75? Was that or more? Is more than that?
A couple $100,000.
Oh, a couple $100,000. Sorry, a couple $100,000 from family and friends that just she got together with cousin Pookie Nim and the relatives, and they all just sort of said, hey, let's give her a couple $100,000 to help her out with this small business that she's starting. And the interesting thing to me is that because whites have so much more wealth than us, and you know how they got the wealth. I mean, they got the wealth by basically taking it from us, keeping it away from us, things like that. Because they have so much wealth, they can do little things like that. Like they can start their lives with $50,000 in the bank or $100,000 because their grandmother left them $50,000 before they died, or they left them a house that's worth $500,000 or whatever. Now, not every white person's in this boat, we know that, but if you look at the statistical averages, you see that there's a huge wealth disparity between black people and white people. And what happens is when you start a business, you need this thing called capital. And so if you and a white person are equally qualified and you both want to start the same business, on average that person's going to have a lot more capital to start the business than you will. They might be able to get $100,000, $200,000, $500,000, and you're struggling to pull together 10 grand, right? So ultimately, that's the struggle of black entrepreneurs. That's why we have to be more innovative, more creative, more determined. We also have to stick together. When we work together, when we pool our resources and work together, we can overcome some of these capital limitations. And let me tell you another little secret. I did a video in the Black Business School. If you sign up there, I can find a way to get you the video. But I did a video called the $500,000 Happy Meal. And basically what I did was I showed mathematically how if you take the money that you spend on a McDonald's value meal every day and you save that money till retirement, you would have $600,000 by the time you retire if you start at the age of 25. Now, most of you aren't 25, but the point of this is that compound interest has a type of magic to it that allows you to accumulate quite a bit of wealth. And the thing is, though, unfortunately, some of that wealth may not be wealth that you get to enjoy in your generation, but you can start your children and grandchildren off with a nice little nest egg. So imagine this. Imagine if you followed the Happy Meal plan and saved, I think the total was maybe $180, less than $200 a month, put it into the stock market, just like I show you in the Black Business School and the Black Wealth Boot Camp. You put that money in the stock market, and imagine if your children could start life with $500,000 in the bank. How much of a difference would that make? Think about this. That means no student loans. That means a down payment on the first home, not paying for the wedding. That means that they don't have to work for anybody if they don't want to. You're literally changing their life. So save and invest and let your money grow. Don't be discouraged by the fact that we're behind. I just give the facts so that we can have not excuses. There are no excuses for us to fail, but really explanations for the disparities that we see around us, because a lot of people think white people have all the money because they're just smarter and harder working, and that's just not true. White people have most of the money because they stole it. So let's just make sure we're clear about that. All right, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from the Black Business School. Go to the Black Business School, sign up today. It's absolutely free. I went to Target today. I saw a brother in Target who walked up to me, a security guard. He said, man, I've been thinking about signing up for your class. I said, go sign up for it right now, because that's what we need to do. Wealth building must become a part of our culture. That is who we are. We are kings and queens. Go be a king. Go be a queen right now. Don't let nobody stop you. Talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye-bye.